Hi, I'm Lauren from the BGS Comms team. It's the end of April and we're here again at the Lyell Centre. As you can see behind me, it's a hive of activity, and I've been interviewing John Murray and David Kearney about the progress that's been made since we were last here. Hi John, thanks for joining us today. Can you tell us a little bit about what we can see on site today?
Yeah, 7 weeks since we were here last, Lauren, and I think you'll see from the background there's loads of activity going on. We've got some major cranes, major equipment on site now. What Morrison's are doing at the moment is we're getting towards the end of the foundation stage now, the groundwork stage, so all the drainage, concrete foundations which will hold the building up are just about complete now. So this is the peak of this phase of activity, which is everything which is happening below the ground surface basically.
And can you tell us a little bit about the progress over the next few weeks? What can we expect to be happening?
Yeah, sure. When I spoke to you last time, I said I hoped that the steelwork would be going to ground level about this time when we came here again. Unfortunately it isn't, but we're only missing it by about a week or two. There've been a few delays with the foundations. The steelwork will now start to go in over the next fortnight, and I've just checked on the progress of the steelwork. Once that starts to go up, it'll go up incredibly quickly, and by the end of June the whole steel frame of the building should be in place.
And how are things going back at Merchant House in preparation for the relocation?
Well, now the building is getting so well advanced, we're starting to think about the actual physical and logistical elements of the relocation. So we've got a new group going, the relocation planning group. I chaired the first meeting of that yesterday. I've got various people involved representing hopefully most of the operational groups at Merchant and Loanhead. We're starting to talk over the next few months about the actual process of moving all the operations and all the people from those two sites over to here. We'll be meeting again 2 or 3 times between now and Christmas, and we'll really start to get down to the detail of when we actually move, dates we move, in what sequence we move. And the amount of time it will take for us to move the whole operation here. So that's the work really between now and the autumn. That's the focus of that group.
Okay, and are we still on track for being ready to go at the same time?
We are. Just had a progress meeting this morning with Harriet Watt and the project team, and yes, we're still on track. The support building should be handed over to us in December, and the Lyell Centre, the main building here behind us, we should get handed over again in early January. So the actual move phasing remains the same. The main staff move will start to occur second half of January and be completed by the end of March next year.
Super, thanks very much John.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
We've come onto site to talk to David Kearney. David, can you tell us a bit about what your role in the project is?
Yes, I'm the project manager looking after the construction interest for this building for BGS.
Excellent. Can you tell us where we're stood right now?
Right, well where we're stood right now is approximately ground floor level in the BGS office wing. In 12 months time I'll be standing in the middle of an office next to somebody's desk where we're stood exactly at the moment. Behind me is the basement area, which is mainly a plant room and a cycle store. Okay. When we're in the finished building, you won't see any of this. You won't be aware of this being underneath you.
Right, okay, so on the left there is going to be the cycle.
Yeah, the left-hand side there'll be cycle storage and some changing areas and showers. The right hand is the plant room supplying the heating, hot water and ventilation for the whole building.
The whole building, wow, okay. So that's the BGS wing. Over on our right we've got the Harriet Watt wing.
Yes.
What can we see going on there at the moment?
What we can see at the moment is the construction of a basement aquarium that will be used by Harriet Watt for their research, their marine research, and it'll be split into a number of rooms in that basement area.
Right, okay. And obviously between Harriet Watt and the BGS side there's a core, but there's not much going on there at the moment.
No, that'll follow on, the construction of that will follow on in a month or so's time. Excellent. There'll be more to see then.
So me and David have moved over to what looks like just a rubbly field. Can you tell us what we're actually stood on? Yes,
this is the site for the new support building. It used to be some buildings put up in the 60s, and they've all been demolished and flattened, and the site's being levelled and prepared for our new building to go up starting next week.
Oh, fantastic. So it's moving quite quickly.
Yes,
then?
It is, yes. The work starts on this site next Monday.
Excellent. So we'll be here again in a couple of weeks filming, so we'll see that go up.
I hope so.
When is it likely to be finished? When are we being handed over the support building?
Just before Christmas, the building will be finished and ready for occupation by people coming back to work straight after Christmas.
Excellent. Super. Thanks very much, David. Cheers.